At site, in Slovakia, security found a woman-shaped figure seated at the inner compound door. It did not flee, ask shelter, or claim confusion. It explained that it had come to be stored until someone came to claim it. Containment treats the figure as dangerous by proximity rather than violence. SCP-032 is held in Automated Containment Unit 53515, with direct contact restricted and interviews routed through remote communication hardware. The description begins with a category, Type F Human Simulacrum. From a distance, SCP-032 can pass as a woman nearing 30. Up close, the illusion fails into silicone skin, synthetic fibers, and a body that only resembles humanity. Inside the shell, there is no skeleton and no muscle system. SCP-032 is filled with refined oil, yet it walks and speaks. The anomaly is not beauty or disguise, but a functioning body assembled from materials that should not move. Observers are not harmed merely by seeing SCP-032. They become uncomfortable because the imitation is almost human, then wrong. Foundation notes call that discomfort non-anomalous. The deeper threat is what its presence does to life nearby. SCP-032 devastates biological life not refined or influenced by humanity. Wild plants lose photosynthesis. Animals lose respiratory and digestive function. The common injury is an attack on how living things exchange and use energy. The effect extends even to microorganisms there. The damage favors reproductive systems, perhaps because some microbes live in symbiosis with humanity. The anomaly distinguishes natural life from life already bound to human influence. Containment therefore limits exposure to 12 hours or less. SCP-032 needs no comfort and requests none. Its unit protects the outside world from a passive ruin that becomes lethal when ordinary biology gets too close. In the first recorded interview, Dr. Alexander Kovac asks the human question security ignored. What is your name? SCP-032 answers that people have names, and it is not one. It is a vessel of another will. SCP-032 says it came to be stored until collected. The person meant to find it is not Foundation personnel, but a wandering man who once believed the Foundation tried to help him. If he arrives, the Foundation may die as part of his punishment. The target has already been punished. SCP-032 describes him as exiled from kin and kind, forced to wander and poison humanity by his very presence. Yet memory of nature and older solace still keeps him sane. SCP-032 is designed as the next cruelty. When the Wanderer finally sees it, he will understand that the memory he cherishes has been mocked. The artificial figure exists to become his last undoing. The interview turns on one sentence. Kovac asks why the man will recognize SCP-032. The answer is not that it resembles his wife or carries her memory. SCP-032 says it used to be his wife. 6 months later, another interview begins without prompting. SCP-032 says it hates her. The hated person is the woman whose form it was made to imitate, the mold behind its artificial face. SCP-032 says the brothers showed it the dead woman. They do not often disturb those who passed beyond their halls, so the act had purpose. It saw beauty, peace, wholeness, and a soul it did not have. The comparison is the wound, fragrant skin to molded plastic, soft hair to synthetic fiber, blood to oil, soul to nothing. SCP-032 calls itself a mockery, and Kovac hears something like real feeling inside the denial. SCP-032 insists that even its hatred serves the plan. When the Wanderer sees the imitation hate the woman and hate itself, the final realization should arrive. He never won. Euclid containment now stores that deferred collapse. SCP-032 is contained, not resolved. Its class is Euclid, its posture is automated storage, and its threat is proximity plus purpose. It waits as a manufactured bride for creators and a victim the Foundation still cannot identify.